Hi guys, I am back for my next little breakdown of the Pats game on Sunday. It's a little late this week. This week's been a little nuts. But here we are, really upset about this stupid game on Sunday where we lost to the Steelers. It was 14-21. We lost by like a touchdown. And what is really frustrating is I'm gonna list the stats of the game and tell you why this loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers was just incredibly ridiculous and stupid. So we had 26 first downs as opposed to their 17 first downs. We were 6 and 13 on third down as opposed to their 4 and 9 on third down. We had more fourth downs than they did, but we did go for it on fourth downs. We had 119 rushing yards compared to their 64 rushing yards. We had 250 passing yards compared to their 139 passing yards. So our total yardage, we had 369 yards as opposed to the Steelers' 203 yards. We each threw an interception. Drake May had an interception. Aaron Rodgers had an interception. We punted once. They punted 4 times. We had 7 penalties, so there are 8 penalties. So our penalties, they did decrease from the first 2 games. And we lost the ball. We fumbled the ball 4 times. Not once, not twice, not thrice, 4 times. We turned the ball over in total 4 times. I'm sorry, 5 times because Drake May also had his interception. But you cannot turn the ball over 5 times. And 2 of them were in the red zone. 2 of them were literally on the goal line where Ramondre Steven fumbles. He fumbled like a few times. He ended up getting benched. Antonio Gibson fumbled. He got benched. Then our rookie Travion Henderson came in, and he's a rookie. He is a small guy. He's not a between the tackles runner. He's a little more like a James White. So him just going into the teeth of the defense, probably not the best, but here we are. So the total time of possession, we had it 33 minutes and 20 seconds compared to their 26 minutes and 40 seconds. So we did everything right until it mattered. And then we fumbled the ball, turned it over 5 times. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They are such a sloppy team. So sloppy. And I'm not a coach. I don't do personnel stuff, but I'm like, come on, man. We can do better than this. Let me show you how it's done. Even though I've never played a down of football in my life, I would be crushed. Although I went to the Julian Edelman Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Saturday, and I told the guy next to me that my dream position would be to play center in the NFL for Tom Brady. And if you know what the center does, you'll probably get why I'd want to play center for Tom Brady. But I digress. But it's just so frustrating because that was a game we absolutely should have won, and we did not. And it's like Drake May just, and what Mike Vrabel said, and I agree with, is that you don't need to play like hero ball. Just take it one play at a time. And we need Drake May to show us that we're down in the fourth quarter, we have a chance. Like with Tom Brady, that happened all the time. How many times did they leave him like a minute left on the clock and we're like, we got this? What time it'll come? Drake May has literally only played 15 games in the NFL. That's not even a complete season. A complete season is 18 games, not counting postseason. And he's only played 15 of them, and only 3 of them for the current coach, the current offensive coordinator, the current playbook. So I know we're going to get better. Like, there's actually hope for the first time. We actually, have hope. It's not like, oh my word, we're just straight trash and there's nothing we can do about it like last year and the year previous. So we actually have hope. And if they can get it together, and again, at this Hall of Fame ceremony on Saturday, Bill Parcells was also inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it's just the difference of coaching then to now is, well, I just keep touching my mic and I don't need to do that, is astounding. And they definitely are a little bit softer nowadays. So hopefully, I mean, not Mike Vrabel is not a soft man, and he seems to be a pretty decent coach, but I don't quite understand his personnel and his play calling, not his play calling, but his time management. Don't always understand that. His fourth down play calling, sometimes don't always understand it. Like you're calling 4th and 1 on your like 15-yard line. And if you don't make it, thankfully we made it. But like if you don't get it, you're giving them the ball like that close. Aaron Rodgers, not great. Drake May was better than Aaron Rodgers. That's exciting. The progression, I think we're gonna get better. Stephon Diggs said that we could easily be 3-0 right now. The first game, I don't know. On Sunday, absolutely, we should have been 2-1 at least. But we have the same record as the Kansas City Chiefs, so maybe we're as good as the Chiefs. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I don't. We have hope if we can get it together. If we can play less sloppy football. Like we are really sloppy. I am really not used to seeing such undisciplined football. That is just shocking to me. So that's my advice to the New England Patriots and Mike Vrabel would be like tighten it up. Don't be so sloppy. Don't turn the ball over. Ball security. I don't know what that means. That means you carry footballs around with you for an entire week, like we used to have to do with sacks of flour when we were kids or teenagers as babies, so we wouldn't have babies young. I don't know. Do something because this isn't cool. I want to win games. I want to be like I'm more excited about football now than I have been in the past. And like for example, with Drake May, he's young, he's inexperienced. So was Tom Brady at one point in time. Tom Brady was not like 30-year-old Tom Brady winning Super Bowls. Like Tom Brady had to learn. So Drake May can too. But I just want to review some Drake May stats. He's second in the NFL in his completion percentage. He's fifth in passing yardage in the NFL. He's seventh in touchdowns, which he did throw 2 touchdowns on Sunday, both to Hunter Henry. And he was 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and then they had the 4 fumbles. And he's first in total first down. So he is doing good things. And there are things to be excited about with the Patriots, with Drake May. We just need to clean up the sloppy football. Like, I don't know. Maybe I need to go watch some practices and give my 2 cents on how we can do this. We need to get Stephon Diggs more involved. There is a rumor that Christian Gonzalez is coming back on Sunday, and that will immensely help our secondary. And I think we are number 1 in rushing defense. We're either number 1 or number 2 in rushing defense in the NFL right now. So that is drastically improved from last year, as it should, since we paid a guy $104 million. But I digress. I want to win games and I want to play disciplined football and just not be so sloppy. The less sloppy you are, the greater chance you have of winning. Because if we were not fumbling the ball like crazy on Sunday, we would have beat Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we will see what happens on Sunday when we go into this next game. So I don't know. I'm not as excited for this next game, but who knows? Maybe they'll be a desperate team again and we'll pull it out. But go Pats.